Hello guys, today is K-pop 101. Today we will learn some K-pop slang. Hope you do learn something here cause I know you do nothing at school. Let's start. Let's get this bread. Number 1. What is a bias? Is it a preference toward your favorite K-pop group? Your favorite member in a group? Your least favorite member in a group? A K-pop group that you don't like? Of course we are correct. It's your favorite member in a group. For example, if you love Suga from BTS, then he's your bias in BTS. You can have a whole list of biases in each of the groups you listen to, thus creating a bias list. Number 2. What's an ultimate bias? A bias that sings, writes and produces music? Are you saying Bang PD is my ultimate bias? Yes he is. The most popular K-pop idol you bias? This has no sense. The bias you love the most among all the groups you follow? The most talented K-pop idol that you bias? Correct. The one you love the most. You can have a ton of biases on your bias list, but generally only one ultimate bias. An ultimate bias is the idol that you love most of all. For example, you could stand Suga from BTS and Taeyeon from Girls' Generation, but Chuu from Luna is your ultimate bias, meaning she's your utmost favorite. Number 3. What's a comeback? When a K-pop group changes entertainment companies. When a K-pop group returns from touring. When a K-pop song initially charts low, but gets more popular over time. The release of a new K-pop album? Where's is my Blackpink comeback? Correct. The release of new music. If a K-pop group is preparing for their next comeback, it means that they plan on releasing new music soon. It's time to get excited. Number 4. What's 애교? Ego?
애교.
Is it a cute displays of affection? A mixture of the words egg and yolk? A term for a K-pop group's first album? A popular music streaming service? Correct. Cute actions. 애교 is cute, often exaggerated displays of affection typically performed to warm the hearts of others. You don't need to be a K-pop idol to use 애교, but both male and female K-pop idols use it often and especially when communicating with fans.
배터리 없어 충전기 빌려줘. 좋아.
Number 5. What's a maknae? Is it the oldest member in a group? The leader of a K-pop group? The prettiest member of a K-pop group? The youngest member of a K-pop group? Correct. It's the youngest member. Maknae literally means the last born member of the family. In K-pop groups, the maknae is the youngest member of the group and typically treated as the baby. For example, Lisa is the youngest member of Blackpink, so she is the maknae.
Hello, my name is Ian. I'm maknae. Yeah!
Nice, you guys.
Break the song off.
All good.
Okay, are you ready for this?
진짜 무겁다. Alright. 뭐 그랬어요?
여기서 묻는 말이야 이거.
Okay, let's go. Baby.
Number 6. What's a fan chant? Is it a song written by fans for their favorite artist? Lyrics for fans to sing to support their group? A song that is easy for fans to sing along to? A song that is always highly requested at concerts? Correct. Lyrics for fans to support their group. With every new comeback, a group's entertainment company will typically release a fan chant for fans to shout when attending the group's performances to show their support. Some K-pop groups, like 17, even create videos to teach their fans the chant. If an artist is very popular, their fan chants can be especially loud. Number 7. What's a light stick? Is it a light that fans can buy to show support during a group's performance? A night light? A string of lights in a group's color? A quirky game played on variety shows? Correct. A light that fans can buy to show support during a group's performance. Each K-pop group has their own distinctive light stick that fans can purchase and bring to performances to show their support. In Korean, light sticks are called ungwonbongs. So if you ever see certain light sticks called a bong, like Twice's candy bong and EXO's eribong, that's why.
To go first, I'll start off with EXO. With EXO's lighting stick, we have a very long stick here, and that says EXO. And there's a button, so as you can see, there are hearts on the back, and right below it there are EXO buttons. And if you press this, it lights up just naturally. If you click it again, it blinks. Press it again, EXO comes out, and lastly, just spreads out like a star. So I feel like this is very unique. Not only that, it's very bright, and it's very shiny. So, moving on to the next one, we have our BTS Honbin. And BTS is look at this. It's very different compared to this one, but I'd say this one is very unique as well. In fact, it looks like a mic, but also there's some stuff in it. As you can see, inside this cheer stick, there are little tiny jelly, plastic-like jelly. And if you light it up, so there's a button here, and if you press it again, it does flick. It lights up again. So they call this the army bomb, which is very interesting. So shaped like a bomb. Actually, it's a bomb. So there has a ticking red light. So just put this down here.
Number 8. What's a selka? Is it when a K-pop group wears silk clothing worn on stage? A selfie? A way of expressing excitement when groups wear unique outfits on stage? Or a way to express shock when a group releases new music? Correct. A selfie. Selka literally comes from the transliteration of the English words self and camera. Selfie and selka are interchangeable, and fans see K-pop groups post them often online, like Sana of Twice. Number 9. What's a subunit? Is it a K-pop group that's composed of members from the same group? A name for a K-pop's dance team? A K-pop group that is composed of different members from different groups? Or a K-pop group that releases music in another language? Correct. A K-pop group composed of members from the same group. For example, NCT is a K-pop group, but they have multiple units like NCT 127. They are all a part of the larger group NCT, but have different stylings and combinations of members.
지난번에 화제가 된 게 어떤 거냐, 우리 그 NCT 애들이 나왔을 때 이 형돈 씨가 이 NCT 세계관에 대해서 너무 이해를 못하고 헷갈려한 게 그게 이제 각종 커뮤니티에 많이 올라가가지고 난리가 났습니다.
잠시만요.
되게 어려운데
원래 NCT가 몇 명이에요?
뭐 NCT 127은 이렇게 7명이었는데 그 해찬이랑 마크는 NCT 드림으로도 활동을 할 수 있고
아니 그러니까 NCT가 처음에 몇 명으로 되냐고.
모른대.
지네도 모른대? 아 사실 지금도 아직 이해를 못하고 있습니다. 네. NCT 127, NCT 드림, NCT U 뭐 또 있나요?
NCT 128,
128?
018. 018은
2018, NCT 2049.
가자.
예, 뭐 타겟층만 바라보는.
그렇죠. NCT가 그만큼 세계관이.
And last one. Number 10. What's a bias wrecker? Is it a bias in a K-pop group that's known to be clumsy? Another member in a K-pop group that you think is attractive but isn't your bias? A bias in a K-pop group that is known for their temper? Or a new K-pop group that you discover that you enjoy more than the original group you liked? Correct. It's another member in a group that you think is attractive but isn't your bias. For example, you've selected Huae as your bias in Mamamoo, but you can't stop staring at Moonbile with hard eyes when the group is performing. In that case, Moonbile is your bias wrecker, because she's wrecking your bias list. If you got 8 or more correct, according to BuzzFeed, You are definitely a K-pop stan. Of course I am a hardcore K-pop stan. Wow. You definitely knew all of these terms already and breezed through this quiz like the proud K-pop stan you are. Amazing job. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you learned something by wasting 10 minutes of your life. Don't hesitate and lose some more time by watching other of my videos. Take care, and don't let Rona ruin your life. See you later, alligator.